Hello everyone. Today in this video I will discuss some more multiple choice questions. This question is based on properties of non-regular languages, which is very important. First question is, all the regular languages can have one or more of the following description. First DFA, second NFA, third null move NFA, fourth regular expression. All the regular languages can have one or more of the following description. So D option is correct, in which means all the DFA, NFA and with null and move NFA and regular expression can be described more than one way. So it have one or more descriptions. So correct answer is for all, means DFA, NFA and null move NFA and regular expression. It means actually we can describe the things in many ways, so there are more than one description. So fourth option, it means D option is correct. The class of languages known as the regular languages has at least 4 different descriptions: NFA, DFA, NFA, null move NFA, regular expression. Any language can be described by 4 different ways, or any regular language can have represented by the either describing its equivalent DFA or describing its equivalent NFA, or by describing its equivalent null move NFA, or in the form of regular expression. So the thing is that regular languages can be described by the DFA, or can be described by NFA, or can be described by the null move NFA, or can be represented by regular expression. Means any regular languages can be represented in the 4 different form: DFA, NFA, null move NFA, or by regular expression. So correct option is D, in which given all 4 options. Next question: which techniques can be used to prove that a language is non-regular? So it is very important, very popular, that is pumping lemma. We can prove that by pumping lemma method. Even that another method is Arden theorem, but Arden theorem is not mentioned here. So B option is correct. Using pumping lemma you can prove that given language is not regular. And also pumping lemma is available for proving given language is not context free. So correct option is B option. In third question, which of the following languages regular? So very easy, that where is we need to matching cannot be regular. So AI, BI means A option is not, B option is also not, and C option is also not, because everywhere it is given about matching, that is no. B option actually given limited value 0 to 5, so it will be very lengthy. Actually it will be very lengthy. It needs 4 different states as a final state, so B can get it. But why it has limit, also it is given here, it has limit actually, like this way I am explaining here. Actually these things have been slipped from my mind about limit, but here is given limit, so it is possible like this way, even that there is matching things given, just to accept A, B while I is equal to 1. Next we can get same thing by making for another states A, B, and this is final state. This is for I is equal to 2, In same way for I is equal to 3 and I is equal to 4. In I is equal to 3, first 3 label will be AA and last 3 will be BB. In for I is equal to 4, it will be in there will be there will be label A on first 4 edges, and then label will be B on last 4 edges. So this is possible even that there is matching thing, but this is possible only due to limitation of I, that is only 1 2 3 4. For value of I is 1 2 3 4, that's why it is possible, otherwise it is also impossible while I have unlimited. Check in this one, actually in these two options only one difference is that it is starting from 0 and it is starting from 1, but at both places I have unlimited values, so you cannot make DFA for this. You have actually don't know what is the value of I, so there is no ending, we don't know where it is going to end. So here we have I's value of I is only 4 different values, 1 2 3 4. So just make 4 branches, one is for there, another is here, another is here, another is here. So 4 different, and these have 4 different final states. Even you can use single states as a final state, or you can optimize it also, but I have explained it in simple way. So there is no minimization is given, but I am trying to explain you how you can minimize some state, how you can reduce some state in this particular question, like this way. Make one final state and label here A, another make state, and then B label and make it final. Now A no, we can minimize some more states. Just make here A and B, and you cannot go back here, you can just use this. Then see that the minimization process here, if you opt this path, then will be AB, then AB will be recognized. If we move here, then double A and double B. You cannot minimize here B. Actually, if we this edge makes here, this edge makes here back to here, not at final state, then you can go to in loop. So we cannot do same thing. Now for A is equal to 3, just make branch here, A make, and you have option to this B and B, and now you can go here. Check there is some problem, there may be some problem or not. No, there will be not a problem. Actually, if we add here, then there is only one forwarding path, that is this one. So it have to opt this path because there is only one outgoing edges. So triple A and triple B will be accepted. For 4A 4B, just make here A, and for this will be 1 2 3 4A, and you can manage 2B, not here, you can make here and merge one state here and mention B. In between, this B is for this one and this B is for this one. 1 2 3 4. Oh, only one needed, B, mention just B, because 1 2 3 4, first B, second B, third B and fourth B. Here is not actually written B. So you can do some minimization by this way, but there have been used only one final state, so it's okay. And next question, but the important thing is that this point, limits, it has limit, otherwise not. In next question, which of the following are non-regular? The set of string AB asterisk with an even number of B's. No problem, I think B, even number of B you can recognize. And the set of string ABC means this is regular, even number of, actually this may be regular, so it is not given as a correct answer. The set of string ABC where there is no C anywhere to the left of A. Very good, it can be also do by regular expression or DFA. The set of string 0 and asterisk that encode in binary and integer W, that is a multiple of 3, interpret the empty string E as the number 0. Yes, we can do. Though, so every language is actually ABC, both ABC, all three languages are regular languages. So these are not non-regular languages. So that's why correct answer is given non-mentioned, means D option is given. So these types of question I have discussed already in classroom. So the set of strings AB in which condition given B should be in even number. So this is correct. This is means this is regular language, means it is not non-regular, and same way B and C also. So correct answer is D, because every language is regular. Fifth question, if L is DFA regular, L is non-regular. DFA regular, non-finite, none of the mentioned. It looks like B option is correct, because DFA and regular, so DFA regular. Which of the following option is incorrect? A language L is regular if and only if L has finite number of equivalent classes. Very good. This answer is correct. This is a condition for regular language. It is given in Mahin-Nerod theorem concept, so it cannot be incorrect. Let L be a regular language if L has k equivalent classes, then any DFA that recognize L must have at most k states. No, this is not correct. There is no relation between number of state and equivalence classes, so this is incorrect. A language L is NFA regular if and only if it's DFA regular. Oh, very good. You know that every NFA there is a theorem in which given that in which equivalence of NFA and DFA is given. So and that meaning is that every NFA will be regular if and only if it have its equivalent DFA regular. So just it is about NFA and DFA equivalence concept, and we have to remember that every language that can be recognized by NFA will be also recognized by DFA. So B option is incorrect. Mahin-Nerod theorem, ultimately this Mahin-Nerod theorem comes. Mahin-Nerod theorem does the following: minimization of DFA, tell us exactly when a language is regular. Yes, B is no doubt, B is correct. And I have not actually remember that it is used also in minimization of DFA. So A and B both are correct. It is also used in minimization. Yes, I got it. It have been used in minimization of DFA. We can minimize using Mahinir theorem also. So minimization and about surety of given language is regular, we can use Mahinir theorem. So C option is correct option. Next question is, which of the following are related to the tree automata? Tree automata, actually I don't know, just I am checking the answer. D option, tree automata, I don't know. Tree automata is given about Mahinir theorem, state machine, as well as Corselet theorem. So that's why it is given here option D, Mahinir theorem explanation. In the explanation it is given the Mahinir theorem can be generalized to tree and application of tree automata, prove an algorithm meta theorem about graphs. So just remember D option. Given language a to the power n, b to the power n such that n is greater than equal to 0, division sign to the power n, so many sign actually given. Ye operators have been used so many. This is different character, 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 this is different character. And here it is given about matching. So regular and non-regular actually asked in this question. So which of the following is are non-regular? First, second there is no doubt, but third is just check it is given or not. D option is given, third also is non-regular. Actually so many symbols also here used. W is given actually. W is given, W we have to match. So many symbols are given here that we have to match. Actually starting and ending can be get, but this W is given here that we have to match, and W is made up of AB, and we cannot matching through DFA, so it is not possible. And here also same problem, this is also given about matching. Here well known question, it is not regular. Here also matching is given, so this is not regular. So every language is mentioned in the all three options are non-regular. Last question, finite state machine are not able to recognize palindromes. Yes, it cannot recognize palindromes. Finite automata cannot remember arbitrarily large amount of data. Yes, it is its big problem that it cannot remember anything. It can be done in push down automata by stack. Even if the mid points is known, it cannot find whether the second half matches the first. Yes, it cannot do. So all the three options are about non-regular. So correct answer is D. So I have discussed 10 questions in this video that is very important about your DFA, your UKTU exam. Just I am checking that some questions are given or not in this particular site. If it is given, then I will discuss some more question. Yes, next option is given here, so trying to get some more question. Here is given relate the following statement. If all sufficiently long words in a regular language can have middle section of words repeated a number of times, produces a new word which also lies within the same language. Yes, it is about pumping lemma. Yes, pumping lemma. Actually this is given about like this way. X you have remembered the things of pumping lemma diagram. This is actually given this one thing. So this is pumping lemma, about pumping lemma. Y is actually repeating here. If Y repeat once, then get once a string. If you doesn't opt this while loop, then you get different string. If you opt 2 times, then you get different string. So every time you can get different string by opting while loop at different number of times. So correct option is B option, that is pumping lemma. While apply pumping lemma over a language, we consider a string W that belongs to L and fragment it into parts, 3 parts, X, Y, Z. So this is correct answer. X, Y, Z I have just discussed in question number 1. Explanation. If we select a string W such that W belongs to L, W is equal to X, Y, Z, which of the following portion cannot be empty? Y. It is very clear, Y cannot be null. In the pumping lemma it is given. Let W is equal to X, Y, Z. Y refers to middle portion. Y will be greater than equal to 0, means Y cannot be equal to null. Y have to some length 1 or more than 1. What do we call the process of repeating Y 0 or more times before checking that they still belongs to language? Pumping lemma, pumping, B option. Pumping means actually generating so many string you can generate by pumping, means by repeating while loop, that I have discussed in questions, earlier questions. There exists a language L. We define a string W such that W belongs to L and W is equal to X, Y, Z. W is greater than equal to N. We for some constant integer N, actually N is number of state. What can be maximum length of substring X, Y? Yes, X, Y cannot be greater than N. So X, Y length must be greater than equal to N. It cannot exceed N. So N is correct answer, that is given in option A. These things I have discussed already in pumping lemma video, so no problem. Fill in the blanks. P, where P is maximum string length in L statement. Find language trivially satisfy the pumping lemma by having N is equal to P. Find the language trivially satisfy the pumping lemma by having N is equal to P plus 1. Actually B option, yes, P plus 1 means greater than P. Some more question are here also. Answer in accordance to the third and last statement in pumping lemma. I value can take greater than equal to 0. So D option should be, yes, D option. In the 8th question, if D is a final state, which of the following is correct according to given diagram? X is equal to P, yes. Y is equal to yes only, because this is X, this is X, this is Z, and Y is equal to QR. This is actually repeating. So Y is equal to QR, X is equal to P, Z is equal to yes. X is equal to P, Z is equal to yes, Y is equal to QR. Yes, the option is A. Correct option is A. Yes, given it is. Now moves to another question. Let W be a string and fragmented by three variables x, y, z as per pumping lemma. What does these variables represent? String counts, string, both and be, no, I think it should be strings. String counts actually it is given. X, y, what does the variables string counts? X, y, z individually represents string or rather substring which we compute over condition to check the regularity of the languages. So given it is correct option string count. Last question, which of the following one can relate the given statement if n items are put into m container pigeonhole principle? Yes, I have discussed many times, it is pigeonhole principle. Actually, why this comes in this context, pumping lemma concept? Actually, pumping lemma theorem is based on pigeonhole principle. While we have started pumping lemma to discuss, I have mentioned that if if length of the string is equal to or greater than length of number of states, then we need we will be in a problem, means we need some loop or we need to consume many characters and as a same state. That's why actually pigeonhole principle comes. Actually pigeonhole principle states that if you have m objects and n holes where m is greater than n, then we needs to put more than one objects in a single hole, means there will be at least one hole that will have some more than one objects. So pigeonhole principle actually this is. So option correct option is B. Now I have discussed in this video 20 questions. Some more questions are given on this site also that I will discuss in different videos. So just try to revise these questions. These questions are very important in point of view your AQ semester exam. And I have make some more videos of TFL MCQ question based on question asked in GATE exam. If the standard will be some high, so GATE questions will be asked definitely. But I think the questions on the standard of GATE that have been asked in previous GATE exam, these types of questions will be in less quantity. Actually this is AQ semester exam, so the question that will be asked will be based on very basic fundamental, just to check that you know or not about the topic. In this 10 question you have realized that the questions asked based on pumping lemma theorem, and these questions are very basic question. There is no need of some analytical ability, just these questions on based on some very basic knowledge of the theorem. That actually we know that pumping lemma, what is pumping lemma theorem and what are the bases that have been considered in pumping lemma theorem. On the basis of those things, these questions, these 10 questions are discussed here, and you can get some more question on this site by clicking next tab. So thank you. I will discuss some more questions in next video, but you have to remember that there is the exam based on multiple choice question, and you will get 1 or 0 binary number. You will get either 1 marks or 0 marks, so there is no chance to get between marks. So read carefully, watch carefully.